Public Relations Officer for the United Workers' Party, Lenard Montoute, claims that the people are being misled by the Saint Lucia Labour Party administration's persistent violation of the Constitution. Montoute stated that this lack of respect for the Constitution being displayed by the SLP administration will further foster a greater sense of lawlessness in the country.
We have a government sending out the wrong message as far as upholding the law, the highest law of the land, our Constitution. And we must bear in mind that the example must come from the very top, and that is our legislature, in terms of setting the tone for the wider society, in terms of law and order and criminality in this country. The government is fast losing its legitimacy to even speak on the subject of crime and criminality when themselves they set a very bad example.
The examples, according to the UWP PRO, are as follows.
In recent times, they appointed a senator against the regulations of the House. Silas Wilson, who is in the employ of government, was appointed as a senator, breaching the rules of the Senate. We saw in recent times in the very parliament where the leader of the opposition, it appeared that he was detained in parliament against his will, which is a breach of our laws in this country. And there are many other examples that we have seen where our government flout the laws of the land flagrantly with impunity.
Further examining the crime situation, Montoute expressed that Prime MInister Peirre had made a circus of handling the situation, calling the new ministerial portfolio awarded to Honourable Jeremiah Norbert on Monday, March 4th, a duplicate ministry, one he notes will undoubtedly affect the island's economic standing.
We see now that the Prime Minister has appointed a new minister, the former Deputy Speaker, as a full-fledged minister in his Prime Minister's office with responsibility for crime prevention. A duplicate ministry to do exactly what his Ministry of National Security should be doing. Again, there are implications for the public purse. When a ministry is set up, it is not just a minister that has to be paid, but we have to take into consideration the administrative and logistical structure of that ministry, which includes a permanent secretary, a full staff, furniture, office space, and all of that.
This prompted Montoute to implore the Peirre-led administration to be more responsible with their decisions and be respectful of the Constitution.
This is really an insult to the public, and the government, especially through the Prime Minister, must begin to show, first of all, some more respect for law and order so that they can have the legitimacy and authority to speak on the issue of crime. And secondly, to show more responsibility in the expenditure of state.
Montoute made his statement at the UWP virtual press conference Wednesday, March 6, 2024. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.